Hello there. Hello, and welcome to the after 1 o'clock in the morning Central Time edition of the Adrienne Ross Show. I am super pumped, and you're going, why are you so pumped so late? Listen, I just got finished watching the game on Wednesday nights. I have church, so I just got to see the Indiana Fever play the Connecticut Sun. I watched playback, so I didn't get a chance to go live like I like to do and have this conversation. I'm telling you, if I had gone live for this game, it would have been wild. We already do it wild in my lives. We're already up and pumped and all that. I feel like I'm in the middle of a live right now. Like I said, I had church and I came home. So when I have church on a game night, what I do is I stay off social media the best I can. I stay off checking email, all that stuff, because I don't want anybody to spoil it for me. I want to be able to see the game, not knowing the outcome of the game. So I stayed away from it, came home, got myself settled, and I began to watch the game after a while. And my goodness, what a game. Like I said, I just got finished watching it. I am totally pumped up. Oh my goodness. It was quite a game against Connecticut, against the number 2 team in the WNBA, and the Indiana Fever come away with a win, 80-84. Wow. And look at what they did. What have I been saying? Lexi Hall needs to be in the starting lineup. Lexi Hall was in the starting lineup, and she did her thing offensively and defensively. I got to listen to the coach here. I told you, Lexi Hall needs to be in the starting lineup. That defensive intensity she brings, my goodness, you can't buy it. All right. So she did her thing. She did her thing offensively as well. Just looking at the stats here, Lexi Hall with 17 points, 5 of 9 shooting, 4 of 6 from threes. Yeah, Lexi Hall in double digits with 17. She also had 8 rebounds, guys, 3 assists. Hello. Yeah. Nalissa Smith had 10. I'll get back to her in a moment. Aaliyah Boston with 10 and 8 assists. She started out with the assists. 6 rebounds, 4 steals. My goodness. Kelsey Mitchell, 23 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. And we saw where Kelsey Mitchell is, what is it now? She has 5 in a row, 20 plus games. They say that was the first time that has ever been done in the league, in the franchise history. First time it's ever been done. She had, again, 23 points. CC with 19 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. My goodness, she just balled. She also had a block shot. Fagbenle did not score a single point, okay? But her presence when she was on the court, and she played almost 17 minutes, she didn't score, but her intensity and her presence on the defensive end, even late in the game where she caused Thomas to lose the ball. Thomas got all nervous. Fagbenle was like, yeah, you see me. So yeah, we got it from Fagbenle as well. Wheeler, even, she only played 13 plus minutes. She was 2 of 2. All right, 5 points. Listen, wow, this team played some good looking basketball tonight. Hear me when I say this team right here. What did Sue Bird say? She said she would not want to meet this team in the playoffs. This team has not been in the playoffs since 2016. They've gone, if I heard right tonight, 12 times in a row, but have not been there since 2016. Now, we're not there yet, but we made some moves tonight. Huge win against the number 2 team, Connecticut. Also, we've beaten the number 1 team before in the New York Liberty, and went off on the New York Liberty. And the New York Liberty lost tonight to the last place team in the league in the LA Sparks. So that's interesting. Chicago lost. Chicago lost tonight. I'm talking to you guys like I'm doing a live. So I'm just kind of going through because I'm just digesting this whole thing. So if I look at the standings here, yeah, Chicago is now 11-19. They've lost 4 straight games. New York, they are 26-6, but they lost to the Sparks. So that's interesting. Minnesota is still on this streak of 7 wins. And so yeah, we make some moves here, especially with Phoenix losing. Helps us out. And so we are 15-16, which means we got a game on Friday night against Chicago, and we will be a 500 team if we get that win. I'm not trying to get ahead of us here, but I'm saying this team right here, this team with the defensive intensity I saw, this team with Lexi Hall in the starting lineup, Nalissa Smith. I'm disappointed. Alyssa Smith, appreciate the 10 points, and a few times there she ripped some rebounds. But what I see over and over again from Alyssa Smith, and even the woman calling the game, I don't know her name. Sorry, I should know her name. I know her voice. Calling the game tonight, she was saying, Alyssa Smith, she's like, I don't know why she doesn't use the backboard. She makes these incredible moves to the basket, these spin moves and all that. I mentioned that during my live, I believe it was after Monday night's game. She makes these moves and she's got everything but the finish. Everything but the finish. And we as a team missed some layups tonight that had me going, please finish. But there's so much good to take away from this game. And it was so enjoyable. I'm up there like, yes, this is the kind of basketball people want to see. Some flash. Yeah, there were quite a few turnovers from both teams in this game. We need to do better with that. But there's some really, really, really good stuff in this game. And this team and this pace, I'm telling you guys, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I'm just gonna say it. Sue Bird, she might be on to something when she says I wouldn't want to meet this team in the playoffs. Slow start to this team. This team is a lot better than we saw in the beginning. They got some flaws. They had some flaws. They still have some flaws. They started out with a terrible, terrible schedule, but they've been balling for some time now, and they've got some things to shore up. But what I'm seeing right here, like I said, Sue Bird said, I don't know if I want to see these people. It was intense. It was intense. I'm going to enjoy this win. And then, don't want to get ahead of myself, but then we got Chicago. Chicago is going through whatever Chicago is going through right now. They talk about some sickness going on. They got some sounds coming from the locker room or wherever that mess is coming from. They got Angel Reese deciding to focus on a podcast. I did a video on that earlier. If you didn't see it, go see it. They got some issues. Okay, they got some issues. And they don't have Mabry. And Mabry was balling. She was balling in the loss to the Fever with the Connecticut Sun. So if I'm Indiana, I'm saying, listen, strike while the iron is hot. Okay, there's no pity for Chicago. Whatever it is they're going through, they're going through. Whatever extracurricular activities they have in Angel Reese or whatever, that's their problem. You come in with that swagger and that confidence, and you just put them away. Put them away. That's what you need to do. They're going to come out, really, all these losses, they're going to come out, unless they're totally deflated for whatever was going on the inside there, they're going to come out wanting the ball. They're not going to want to lose to the Indiana Fever. All the hoopla around the Indiana Fever right now, they're not going to want to lose. Prayerfully, everything will be clean and play won't be dirty and all that stuff, and it'll just be basketball. And hopefully, prayerfully, at the end of Friday night, we'll be talking about another win. Caitlin Clark, Player of the Week, Indiana Fever lost on Monday, won on Wednesday. I want to say that on Friday, won on Friday. They're doing some good things, and I'm just excited. I'm kind of treating this like a live, except I'm not reading comments from the chat. But I just had to get on. It is after 1 o'clock Central Time in the morning, but I just got a chance to watch the game because I was at church. But man, I'm still rejoicing. Hey, let's go, Fever. Let's go. Continue what you're doing. Aaliyah Boston, I'm proud of her tonight. Proud of Fagbenle. You know, no points, and sometimes some part of it I was like, but when it counted, she was big. And shout out to Lexi Hall. I don't know what the deal is with Katie Lou Samuelson. You know, I was a little bit suspect, and I guess I still am, when she took herself out of the game. She wasn't feeling well. Maybe that's the case. I look on WNBA.com, and it didn't say illness, it didn't say anything like that. It said coach's decision. But what the announcer said, one of the announcers said that she was out for personal reasons. So I don't know. I don't know if those personal reasons are sickness, because it seemed like they would have just said sickness, or if it was, you know what, I've been sneaking up the court lately, and I'm going to get out of the way. You know, Side said something the other day where she didn't want to hurt the team. She hadn't been feeling well. I kind of, if you listen to my video, I kind of said the other day, I don't know what that is. I'm just going to take Christy Sides at her word, but I don't know. But in any case, Lexi Hall, I like her game. I like her spirit. I like what I'm seeing from this team tonight. I guess it's last night now, since it's after midnight. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Just like a live, except I kind of wanted to get on live, but I don't know, a lot of people was leaving. So here we go. Hey, catch out. I put out 2 videos earlier today. Check out those videos. One was about Angel Reese being unapologetically Angel, and the other one is the 5 things that I would do ASAP if I were WNBA commissioner. But how about the Fever? Come on, y'all. How about the Fever? All right. Hopefully I will get to go live on Friday night. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Last I looked, we were like 24.1 subscribers. I haven't looked in several hours because, like I said, I gotta stay offline and stuff, because then people will be sending me emails and messages, and every time you go up on social media, there's the information about the game. And so I just wanted to not know anything. I want to enjoy it as if it were happening right in front of me. So I did. All right. Subscribe to the channel, like, share, all that good stuff. I'll catch y'all next time, God willing. God bless you abundantly.